Welcome to the flight deck. We are situated at gate Charlie 7 with passengers boarding and cargo being loaded. We are Nordic 357 flying from Schiphol, Amsterdam, expecting runway 36 left and a spy for Victor departure and an Andic transition. Okay, let's listen to the 80s and see if we can expect any changes to our flight plan. And the 80s is 122.205.
QNH 1003. VFR conditions. Landing runways 36 center, 36 right. Departing runway 36 left. Transition level 040. 5G notice in effect. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
Okay, we have information Foxtrot. QNH is 1003, which we can set right now. And as expected, we are having a departure runway of 36 left. Our origin is Echo Hotel Alpha Mike. Our destination Echo November Victor Alpha. Runway is 36 left. And we can request a simplified plan. Okay, let's load, activate, execute. Then we have our performance in it. Let's request the simplified data. Okay, load, execute. 8.4 tons of fuel, that looks like what's in the flight plan. Okay, then we need to do the performance calculations. Performance calculations done. We have a selected temperature of 45, outside temperature is 11, and we day rate to 22k. Takeoff 2. Okay, takeoff flaps 5, CG 17.1. Trim 6.64. Let's adjust that now. Okay, close enough. Okay, V1 is 128. Rotate at 138. V2 141. Let's do the MCP 141. Runway heading 02. Initial climb is expected to be flight level 060. Okay, set, flight director is on and now active. Okay, then we are ready to call for clearance with the Schiphol delivery on 121.98. Schiphol delivery Nordic 357 with information Foxtrot. Request IFR clearance to Varnes.
Nordic 357, Schiphol delivery. Thanks for Foxtrot. Expect runway 36 left, Spiker bore 4 Victor departure with the Andic transition. Initial climb to flight level 060. Squawk 2315.
Spy 4 Victor departure, Andic transition, initial climb 060, squawk 2315, Nordic 357.
Nordic 357, read back correct. Contact ground 121.705 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Contact ground 121.705 for push and start, Nordic 357. Okay, then we have our clearance. Let's set our squawk code 2315. Initial climb is 060, so that's okay. And the rest is as we expected. Let's do the before start checklist. Flight deck door is closed. Fuel 8.3 tons is okay, and fuel pumps are on. Passenger signs on. Windows are locked. MCP V2 of 141. Runway heading of 002. Initial climb 060. Takeoff speeds V1 128, 138, 141. CDU pre-flight is complete. Redder trim 3 and 0. Taxi and takeoff briefing is complete. Anti-collision lights on. Before start checklist complete. Okay, we are ready for push and start, so let's tune the ground on 121.705. 121.705. Schiphol ground, Nordic 357, gate Charlie 7, request push and start.
Nordic 357, Schiphol ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Push and start approved, face southeast, Nordic 357.
Parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes, please.
Push. All engines clear. Start
Rolling
clear.
53 Kilo X-ray.
Okay,
Request
then we're
taxi to
starting
active.
number 2.
Ruling 53 Kilo X-ray,
Oh,
runway
God,
36
they
left
lead.
taxi via Alpha 4 Echo, Alpha Quebec, Alpha 26 Bravo, Delta, Whiskey 5, Whiskey
Okay,
1
we
2,
have enter spinning.
Victor, Victor Echo,
and one
Victor
spinning.
Sierra, Victor 4, hold short runway 36 center.
Alright, it will taxi to runway 36 left via Alpha 4
Title.
Echo, Alpha, Quebec.
Alpha 2 Quebec, Alpha 26 Bravo, Delta, Whiskey 5, hold short runway 36 center.
Cross runway
Interesting.
06 at Sierra 2.
Whoa.
Continue taxiing via Sierra, Sierra Niner, Sierra 2, Quebec, Alpha
was close.
26, Bravo, Delta, Whiskey 5.
Okay, I
Hold
forgot
short
what we were
runway
doing.
36 center.
Engine 2
Giant
start is
A187
okay.
heavy.
Let's wait with number 1 until we're finished pushing.
Clear. Right is clear.
Okay, launch start number 1. Starter cut out. Okay, 2 good starts. Gen 1, Gen 2 on, Probit is on. Let's do packs and isolation valve to auto. APU bleed off. Start switch is to continuous. Flaps 5. Let's check the flight controls. Right, left, down, up, rudder, rudder. They are free. Do the recall and then before taxi checklist. Generators are on. Probe heat is on. Anti-ice is not required. Isolation valve is auto. Engine start switches are continuous. Recall has been checked. Auto brake is RTO. Flaps 5. Engine start levers idle detent. Flight controls have been checked. Ground equipment clear. Okay. Let's call for taxi. And let's get ready to write down a lot of taxi instructions. Skibble ground Nordic 357. Request taxi.
Nordic 357, runway 36 left, taxi via Alpha 5, Alpha 8, Alpha Alpha 16 Bravo, Alpha 19 Echo, Alpha 19 Charlie, Alpha 19 Whiskey Delta, Whiskey 5. Hold short runway 36 center.
Repeat taxi instructions for Nordic 357. Could you please speak slower?
Nordic 357, runway 36 left, taxi via Alpha 5, Alpha 8, Alpha Alpha 16 Bravo, Alpha 19 Echo, Alpha 19 Charlie, Alpha 19 Whiskey Delta, Whiskey 5. Hold short runway 36 center.
Taxi to runway 36 left via Alpha 5, Alpha 8, Alpha 16 Bravo, Alpha 19 Echo, Alpha 19 Charlie, Alpha 19 Whiskey, Delta, Whiskey 5, hold short, runway 36 center, Nordic 357. Okay,
Ruling 53 Kilo X-ray cross runway
that's
36 center.
quite
Whiskey
a taxi
13.
instruction
Continue taxi
and
via
doesn't
Whiskey
really
5.
make sense
Hold
with the
short
map.
runway 36
So I
center.
think we will taxi
Cross runway.
Alpha 5 Bravo, Charlie, Whiskey 5, hold short runway 36 center. Okay, that's what we will do. These parking brakes, taxi lights on, turn off the APU, and let's go. So Alpha 5 should be straight ahead. Okay, let's do the before takeoff checklist.
KLM 37 Juliet cross runway 36 center at Whiskey
Trim
1
set,
tree.
flap set,
Continue taxi via
cabin
Whiskey
secure.
5. Hold short runway 3. Nordic 357, contact ship hold tower 118.28.
Tower 118.28 Nordic 357. Tower Nordic 357, runway 36 left, ready for departure.
Nordic 357, Schiphol Tower, wind 060 at 6, runway 36 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 36 left, Nordic 357. Running lights, position, T, transponder, clear left, clear right. Okay, set line, let it go. Stable, set takeoff thrust. Takeoff thrust set, airspeed live. Knots. Throttle hold. E1. Rotate. Okay. Buzzer rate. Gear up.
Nordic 357, contact ship hold departure 119.055.
Departure 119.055 Nordic 357. Scribble departure Nordic 357, climbing through 3,000 feet. Flaps 1.
Nordic 357, ship hold departure. Good afternoon identified. Climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180 Nordic 357. 180. Flaps up. Okay, let's engage all the pilots. Gear to off. Turn off anti-skid. Let's do the after takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds are on. Packs are auto. Landing gear up and off. Flaps up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Okay, let's prepare for the approach. At Varnes they're using a merge system where they recommend us to be at 7,000 feet at native. So let's put that in. 7,000. Execute. ILS frequency is 110.3, 110.3. Course is 086. 6. Then the last thing is to select flaps 30, 142 as our re-ref. Polaris control Nordic 357 ready for descent.
Nordic 357, Vavod 1 Lima, runway 09er, descent to flight level 220.
Vavod 1 Lima, runway 09er, descent flight level 220, Nordic 357.
Nordic 357, contact Varnes approach 119.15.
Varnes approach 119.15, Nordic 357.
Nordic 357, Varnes approach, good afternoon. QNH 1012, expect the ILS runway 09er with the Bampu transition.
QNH 1012, expect ILS runway 09er with Bampu transition, Nordic 357.
Nordic 357, cleared direct Bampu, cross Bampu at or above 3,115 feet, cleared ILS runway 09er.
Clear direct Bampu, cross Bampu at 3,115 feet or above. Cleared ILS runway 09, Nordic 357.
Nordic 357, contact Varnes tower 119.4.
Tower 119.4 Nordic 357.
Reader 1 Hotel Yankee, Bucket when able.
Exit next available taxiway, Wydro 1 Hotel Yankee.
Minus Tower Nordic 357 established ILS runway 09.
Nordic 357, Bayon's Tower, continue.
Continue Nordic 357. Okay. Let's do speed brake armed. Disconnect the autopilot. Disconnect auto throttle and let's fly.
Nordic 357, wind 075 at 2, runway 09 are cleared to land.
Clear to land, red wind 09 at Nordic 357. Okay, before landing checklist. Start with the continuous speed brake armed, flaps 30, plan 30, gear down 3 greens before landing checklist complete. Continue.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, to reverse.
Nordic 357, exit right at Alpha 6.
Right at Alpha 6, Nordic 357. Okay, slow down a little bit more. Okay, turn off landing lights. Start to resist off. Flaps up. Stroke steady. Probably off.
Nordic 357, contact ground 121.6, bye-bye.
121.6 Nordic 357. Harness ground Nordic 357, request taxi to gate 41.
Nordic 357, gate 41, taxi via Alpha 6 Juliet.
Taxi via Alpha 6 Juliet Nordic 357. Okay, that was much simpler than Amsterdam and Schiphol. Hopefully I won't get lost here. Parking brakes. APU gen is online. Engine cut off, anti-collision off, tax seatbelts off.